Now, there are a lot of live action anime movies that are not good, but there is one live action anime movie that is the best around. That movie is Shaolin Soccer, and the best part is, it's not even a live action anime movie. This isn't based on any anime or manga. It is just a movie. But before we talk about the movie, I want to talk about the legend himself, Stephen Chow. This man is the director and also the main star of the movie. Most of you probably don't know who he is, and that is because he isn't well known in the United States. He is much more popular over in Asia. Now, I love his films. I love his film. He is a comedy genius, and I've seen a lot of his movies multiple times. And now that I think about it, he actually was the producer for live action anime adaptation. It was, you know what? Let's not talk about it. With that, let's get into the movie. Of course, spoiler warning. The movie is about Sing, a former Shaolin student who got the nickname Steel Leg from, you guessed it, having really strong legs. His goal is pretty much to make Shaolin really popular, but his attempts to do so has failed so far. But it all changes when he meets a former soccer player with the nickname Golden Leg, who ended his career early after purposely losing a soccer match. At first, Golden Leg doesn't see anything in Sing until Sing shows off his amazing skills to Golden Leg. And I'm not talking like, Sing has just really strong legs because he goes to the gym. No. He is literally an anime protagonist. He kicks a soda can into a wall that basically indents the wall. How crazy is that? Of course, it wouldn't be an anime movie without romance, so Sing does have a love interest with Mew. Eventually, Sing gets all of his Shaolin brothers to join the team, with each of them having their own techniques. It's basically My Hero Academia quirks. If you remember how, in My Hero Academia, everyone had, a special power that they called quirk. This is basically that, but with martial arts and soccer. The story is pretty much, rags to riches. It's this poor character who, by the end of the movie, becomes, rich, famous. And since it's about a soccer movie, it pretty much goes from everyone laughing at the Shaolin team, and then by the end of it, everyone's like, this is the greatest soccer team of all time. The story isn't very deep, but I cannot help how much I love underdog stories. Rocky, and basically every overpowered isekai protagonist, okay? Because at the beginning of those animes, everyone laughs at him, and then 20 minutes later, he's the strongest person in the series. At the end of the movie, Sing and his team defeat the main villains, and Shaolin becomes really popular and all that. But if that was all the movie had, it wouldn't really be an anime movie, right? So, this final soccer match is just pure anime-ness. I'm not sure if that is a word, but that's pretty much what this was. The villains of the movie, they just ooze dark aura. I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean that literally, like something you would see in an anime. Sing basically harnesses the power of friendship and turns the soccer ball into a dragon. Yes, a dragon. You heard me right. He turns it into a dragon, a flaming fire dragon. Okay? This is basically just an episode of Dragon Ball, but with soccer. What else can I say to prove to you that this movie is just an anime that they forgot to animate? I would like to think that inside the studio, they basically made a storyboard for an anime, and they decided to film a bunch of people just doing the storyboard to make it easier to animate. But afterwards, they watched that film and went, you know what? Who needs to animate this? This is good on its own, and it is fantastic. Also, This movie is not one of those it's so bad that it's good. I literally has a 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. So it isn't just me who loves this movie. This movie is silly, yes, but it is actually genuinely a good movie. Anyway, I don't want to keep rambling on about how much I loved the movie, but if you haven't seen this, please watch it. It's amazing, and especially if you love anime. And with that, I'll see you all next time when I talk about an actual anime. Hopefully. Bye!